Brought to you by The Usual Suspect 6.
UsualSuspect6.com. UsualSuspect6.com.
It's a Usual Suspect day.
Hey, what it do, what it do, what it do. We are live. It's Trill Thursday. We back at it again. It's the Usual Suspect team. Shouts out to the entire boxing community. I am your host, man. 503 line. Hard Hitter Sports and Entertainment. The Houstonian. 6 of the Texas Dripper. And man, we got a great show to get to today. Be sure to subscribe, smash the like button, share that stream. Damn right, it's the Usual Suspect team. Oh man, we got a lot to talk about, We don't got a lot of time to talk about it. So without further ado, I got my brother, like no other, in the building with me today. Jay Steels, what's good, bro?
What it do, what you saying, what it going, it's your favorite, get your most hated odd fella. Pull up. It's Trill Thursday. Salute to 503 line. I mean, the H-Town hard hitter. Make sure y'all smash that like button and share that stream. Damn right. It's a Usual Suspect team. Yes, indeed, 5. There is so much to talk about. I mean, there's so much to talk about. I see you got it all laid out. I mean, shout out your thumbnail skills. You know what I mean? I see the Janibek Lara topic is on and popping. You know what I mean? Ready to get cooked on. I
Yeah.
see Sweet Stank versus Sweet Caroline is ready to get cooked on as well. Most definitely. And I see up at the top there, Benavides and Haney, February return possible. Riyadh season things. Something to cook on. Most definitely. And of course, I think the topic of the boxing community right now is the new boxing order. Are you with the new guard, Turkey and Dana, or are you with the old guard? Jake Paul, Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren, Bob Arum, Al Heyman, Oscar De La Hoya. Like Junior said, who you choosing? Y'all gotta choose.
Gotta choose, bro. But but listen, before we get into that, let's address the elephant in the room. Ack, what we doing, gang? Come on, bro. You too good. You too good to pick the phone up and call your brothers, man. You can't get in the group chat and let us know what you on, gang. What Young Thug said in that new song, "Oh fella, I miss my dogs." Wham, pick up the phone. Ack, pick up the phone, fam. Pick up the phone, bro. I ain't knocking you for what you're doing right now, gang. If you want to, take your talents to another platform, that's cool, bro. I'ma always rock with you and support you, whether you here or you ain't here. But come on, gang, what we doing? Pick the phone up, bro. Hit your brothers up, man. Let us know what's going on up here, gang. You know what I'm saying? For real, bro. For real, bro. I ain't gonna say too much, bro, but like you see it in my face right now, bro. Like,
suspect
up,
number one, you just been called out.
Yeah. But anyways, fella, man. Let's get to this new boxing order, man. The Zuffa belt, man, and the ring belt. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. Whole lot of going on, man. Paramount trying to do 12 shows next year in boxing.
Yep.
You did some digging today. You pulled up the new act they trying to present to the Supreme Congress Court. Let's talk about that, man.
Well, Five, there's a lot of misinformation going on.
Hold on. Cause Queen. Don't come up in here with all that today. I'm not shaming nobody. I'm not shaming no fucking body. I want my brother to pick the phone up and get in touch with his brothers. That's not shaming nobody. Cause I could say a whole lot worse shit if I want to shame somebody. And I could talk shit with the best of them. Not shaming nobody. I want my brother to pick the phone up and talk and let us know what the fuck is going on. Cause I see him doing other shit everywhere else, but he ain't getting with his brothers. His gang, the niggas who he started with in this shit. That's what I'm saying. And I'm pretty sure he gonna see this video because he been doing this thing on the platform he on. So when you react to this video, bro, pick the phone up and get at us, bro. I don't care if it's me, if it's all fella, if it's K, if it's Red, if it's Mac, nigga. Pick the phone up, bro. Nah, Mahari. Nah. It ain't give niggas time. Niggas didn't have time. If you got time to be everywhere else, bro, you can take 5 minutes out your day to let us know what's up, bro. Point blank, period. And I'm standing on that. I'm standing on that. If I gotta stand alone, I'm standing on that. Cause ain't nobody know I was gonna say anything today. I didn't tell Phil, I didn't tell K, I didn't tell Red, I didn't tell Mac, I didn't tell nobody shit. But since my brother is doing his thing, where he at, and he reacting to niggas' content, react to this, bro. Pick the phone up, gang. Pick the phone up. It don't take niggas. It don't take niggas 5 minutes to shoot a text, get in the chat and say something. If you got time to do other shit, if you got time to reinvent yourself or whatever it is that you're doing on all these other platforms, gang, you can get in the chat and hit one of us up, bro. Respectfully. Reach out, bro. That's all I'm saying. I miss my brother, gang. I miss my fucking brother. Pick the phone up, bro. Be a man. We all grown out here. Whatever it is that you're going through, bro, we understand. We go through shit every day. I'm going through shit. All go through shit. Everybody in this chat go through shit. We still here though. Pick the phone up, and that's not shaming nobody. I'm just asking my brother to pick his phone up and get in contact with us. That's it. That's all. Ain't no shame. I'm not pointing the finger. I'm not blaming nobody. I'm not doing none of that. Go ahead, bro.
Well. How you piggyback off of that? But we gonna piggyback off of it, and yeah, there's a lot of misinformation, I think, being spread, and deservedly so, because most of us, whether we on the panel, the suspects, everybody up in the chat, most of us don't trust Dana White. Our eyebrows were raised when Turkey was considering Dana White as the guy to lead his boxing vision. We had statements come out from Dana White that kind of made me have to do some fact checking, because he came out in the media and he said, we're not trying to change the Muhammad Ali Act. We're just trying to make some additions. So, of course, a lot of us who mistrust a guy like Dana White, don't have the best track record. Let's be real. There's a 300 fighter lawsuit, you know what I mean, against the UFC. That's ongoing. You know what I mean? You don't have the best track record. You know, the recent story of Francis Ngannou, another man that he was reluctant to pay John Jones. He trying to get more money, and he ended up retiring. There's a lot of backstories and bad stories. You know what I mean, when it comes to the UFC and Dana White. However, you can't knock the model. However, Dana White took a combat sport, because I remember when I was growing up, UFC was just something you was lucky to see on satellite dish, when niggas had satellite dish. If you had a rich friend out in the suburbs that had the satellite, and they get all the channels, you know what I mean, from Europe, wherever. You know what I mean? And the UFC usually be that channel be probably situated by the porn channels and shit like that. That's where UFC used to be. You know what I mean? It was some underground shit. Niggas used to record that shit on VHS and watching in the basement. It wasn't on primetime TV. It wasn't on no ESPN. You know what I mean? None of that. They didn't have no residual shows like The Ultimate Fighter on live TV. This is where it came from. Beside the porn channel, 5. And now look at it today. Now look at it today. It's looked upon as a league, but so much as a league, when you say UFC, it's synonymous with MMA. When niggas want to say I'm watching MMA, they say I want to watch some UFC tonight. Just like when you talk about basketball, you don't say, yeah, when you say you watching basketball, you know it's synonymous with the NBA. We're not watching no Euro leagues. You know what I mean? We're not watching the Canadian Basketball League, bro. We talking the NBA. That's top of the top. When niggas say, yeah, I'm watching some NBA, they know you talking about you watching basketball. That's it. That's all. So this is what I think Dana can bring to the table. When you look at the UFC, once again, when you look at the UFC's popularity from what it once was, I just looked at a press conference on YouTube just earlier, just scrolling through, and there was 31,000 people just watching the press conference of Alex Pereira. It's probably the biggest fighter on the card, but 31,000 just watching the press conference. They had the preliminaries of Canelo and Bud Crawford. The preliminaries, not Canelo and Bud, the preliminaries. Who was the biggest fight on the preliminaries? I think it was maybe Brandon Adams and Sergey Boyachuk.
Fact.
You know how much that did in 2 weeks? 3.1 million. And that was on the UFC channel. They put that on the preliminaries. Extra numbers, bro. I've been watching baseball a lot lately, bro. And when I was watching the game, bro, you know what I saw pop up in the screen? And the announcers, they start promoting the UFC fight. The Alex Pereira fight against Ankala, or whatever his name is, the Russian guy. This is what it's going to bring to boxing. So Paramount Plus is code or another word, way of saying CBS. NFL is on the CBS. So expect when Zuffa Boxing or whatever he decides to call it, during the NFL season, to start seeing boxing advertisements of the big fights.
Right.
You know what I mean? Once again, going back to this Ali Act, I had to look into it, download it, read it, and nothing in it suggests that they're trying to change the original Ali Act. Everything in it to me suggests that they're trying to create something alternative, an alternative to the old system, an alternative which is going to be a league structured system, a league that can offer medical benefits, a league that offers free drug testing, a league that removes the need for promoters such as the Matchrooms, the Queensberries, all that, because you have the league promotes the fighters. You know what I mean? So it's there in the bill that they presented to Congress. It's all written, you know what I mean, written down and whatnot. This ain't just hearsay or just speculation to talk. This is what was presented. And from what I see, the only red flags, to be real, I saw was the pay. They had a point where there was a minimum pay of $150 per round. Now, of course, if you like a 10-round fighter, you ain't making no 150 a round. But if you coming into the game, if you were Ack Reacher, is 150 a round really attractive? Like things like that, you gotta they gotta definitely bump up. You know what I mean, and make it realistic. Um, because the problem with boxing right now is that we're worrying about the stars pay grade too much. Our favorite fighters are millionaires.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
What about the our supposed favorite fighters that we talk to? You know what I mean? That we know.
Like a Carlos Jackson. Carlos
Mm,
Jackson. Carlos Jackson is one of those guys.
yeah. Boxing hasn't been able to this system hasn't been able to sustain a fighter like Carlos Jackson on a regular basis. A league
Nope.
brings in a fixed schedule. So a fighter might have to go in there and fight four times a year, and guaranteed that four times a year if they're healthy enough. How many PBC fighters have been on the shelf for years, 2 years, and counting, having to go back instead of dedicating their to their craft, they got to go back and work a full-time job. They got to go back to be a plumber, electrician. I mean,
Look, man, we're not gonna sit up here and act like boxing isn't one of the blue collar sports still of today's time. If you look at if we align all of the sports, not just combat sports, if we align baseball, basketball, football, hockey, if we align in all these different sports, bro, boxing is probably at the top when it comes to being disorganized and unstructured.
right?
For example, a guy, a, a guy coming into the NFL or the major leagues or the NBA from summer league or from college, whatever the case may be, they're going to get a guarantee of, let's just say, six figures. And they might be at the end of the bench. They might be on the practice squad. They might be coming up from the minors, just signed the contract, right? Baseball players make some of the best money in sports. Why can't we look at what Dana White is doing as a not for sure but possible good thing?
Mm,
And if some of the boxers have to take pay cuts to make the league even, What's wrong with that?
Here's the thing, Five. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that because I think there's fear mongering going around. And I know that Dana White has a lot of dollars behind him, of course, via his excellency.
No, no. Not only that, bro. Hold on. Not only that, cause see, everybody likes to pair Dana White and Turkey together, bro. Dana White got his own money, bro. He just got like a $100 million deal with Paramount, right? A crazy bag from Paramount, bro. That's just to produce the shows on their streaming app. We live in a streaming world. Everything is live
80
stream
million
now.
subscribers,
We're
Five,
not
they got, and growing.
right. Cause I'll listen, man. I'll like all fellas said, all Paramount Plus is a parent company of CBS. Well, what's on CBS? You got your ABCs, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got your Showtimes,
Mm-hmm.
right? You got all these different channels under the CBS banner. So instead of Showtime renewing their contract with PBC, they let Paramount Plus take over, which was the parent company. And what is the first thing that Paramount does? Once their contract is over with wrestling, they go get UFC. They go get the UFC. Why is that? Why didn't they renew their contract with PBC? Why didn't Showtime go and sign a Top Rank? Why didn't Paramount Plus go and sign a Top Rank? Why didn't they go and sign a Golden Boy?
Models lackluster, bro.
You see what I'm saying? Exactly, bro. Exactly. See, it's a bigger play going on. Turkey, listen, man. Turkey picked Dana White for a reason, and we're slowly but surely starting to see the layers peeling off this onion, bro. This is a multi-layered onion that we're seeing, bro. And this is just the first layer being peeled back. He picked Turkey for a reason, bro. I mean, he picked Dana for a reason.
Money can't bleed forever.
Listen, man. I don't think Turkey and his team are stupid by any means. But you also see Turk. This is another thing that Turk is doing. Turk is getting guys in the UK under his banner as well. I think he got some coming down the pipeline with Eddie Hearn.
Mm-hmm.
He also just signed a partnership deal with Ben Shalom. I know you've seen that. So he is putting his ducks in a row, bro. And I don't like, listen, bro. I don't like everything that Turk does. I don't. But if Dana White wasn't the guy that he picked in America, who was gonna be the guy? Could let's be honest here for a second. Could we really trust PBC and Tom Brown and Al Heyman and Sam Watson and Louis DeCubas? Could we really trust those guys?
They had their chance, Five, and they squandered it, bro. Look how deep their stable was, bro. Look how vast their stable was. They had network deals after network deals. There was a point in time when PBC had like 3 deals simultaneously. They're on like 3 different channels and shit.
Salute to Queen in the super chat over there on Smoke City Mobcast. She says y'all need to start watching Tales from the B-side so you can know what's really going on with these fighters. These is facts.
Whole facts.
These is facts. These is facts. Tales from the B-side is there for a reason. It's to give you stories and perspectives from B-side fighters who really gotta get it out the mud, in the muck, in the mire, in the trenches. They gotta battle. They gotta go through all of the politics, the corrupt managers, the corrupt promoters, the B-side bullshit, getting fucked over, getting screwed out of hotel rooms and motherfuckers playing games with the contract, all type of shit. Motherfuckers be saying over there on US6 Sports and Entertainment Hub with KG and of course my boy TD Thomas from the Bronx, man. You see, because we don't just talk about the good shit, your favorite fighter. See, we don't just build our channels off of your favorite fighter. That's too easy. I can make my channel a Shakur Stevenson channel, or Tank Davis channel, or a Crawford channel, or Earl Spence Texas channel. That's easy. It's a bunch of niggas that done did that. But we giving y'all multiple point of views and perspectives, bro. And like I say, I'm not here to take shots at nobody. Whatever you do, that's what you do. But I don't necessarily think TKO and Zuffa is a bad thing. Because everybody always is resistant in the beginning. It's always gonna be some pushback. Niggas was like that with DAZN when DAZN first came out. I remember niggas being like that with PBC when PBC first came out. Niggas did not like the PBC. People did not like Al Heyman, bro. You was here for that.
Oh,
you remember?
Man, they trying to make their own PBC belt. Oh man, look at it. They holding all the fighters trying to start their own shit.
Like, we act like we ain't never seen this before, bro. We act like we haven't seen Al Heyman. Al Heyman basically did the same exact thing, bro. He just he wasn't as structured and as organized as Dana White and what Turknam is doing. KG say resistant or selective. Hey, bro, it could, two things can be true at the same time. It might be a little bit of both. Because you had some dudes that loved the PBC because some of their favorite fighters is over there. Like a Tank Davis, like a Wilder, like a Earl Spence. That, you know, they love seeing that type shit. Adrian Broner. But now these guys ain't really fucking with the PBC like that no more. And now you see motherfuckers then change their tune. And if salute to my homie Macadacious Mac of the South, if Turk is sick or he's having problems, health complications, he's putting his affairs in order. Turk is constantly getting the ball moving and rolling. So I can't really think too much about what Turk health complications is, but he's making a very hard impact in the sport right now. People are starting to notice and take heed to what Turk is doing. Good, bad, or indifferent, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to these questions, man. I'm gonna ask you, bro. If Dana White succeeds, do fighters gain more power or lose control of their careers? If Dana White is successful, do fighters gain more power or lose control of their careers?
That's a loaded question. They lose. I don't. It's hard to say because yeah, of course you lose your 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 traditional free will in the structure of boxing today. But who's to say that once again a starving artist, a fighter on the come up, a fighter that continually gets looked over can't be successful in a league type of structure that Dana has to offer. So it could go either way. You know what I mean? And once again, this is not for the star fighters that are already millionaires or already stacked up accolades. This is more for the starving artist, the fighter on the come up. You know what I mean? This is for
Mm-hmm.
them. This is for because once again, there's gonna be boxing outside of this. Everybody is acting like this is like the absolute takeover. Like once this comes out, all other boxing will cease to exist. That's why in the bill it says it's an alternative. It's an alternative, and we'll see how big it gets from there. Being an alternative league, if Dana's able to replicate what he's done with the UFC. But even with the UFC and their rules and structures, there's other MMA organizations that exist outside of the UFC. The PFL has a point
Mm.
system that's totally different from the structure of the UFC. You have one championship
Facts.
that fights predominantly out in Asia and Japan and shit. They have a totally different system and structure than the UFC, and they do numbers and they're still able to exist and they're still able to draw big fighters. Tenshin Nasusaka, who's now a boxer, came from one championship as a kickboxer. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Never seen no UFC. But the dude was already a millionaire before he came into boxing and fought Mayweather in that exhibition. Ten Shin, who I'm talking about. You know what I mean? But all those leagues have been MMA leagues have been able to exist outside the UFC, and so will the rest of boxing. You know what I mean? Uh, your traditional promoters and your sanctioner bodies. It's just gonna be some extra competition. You know what I mean? When they see UFC or Zuffa Boxing having this serious deal with Paramount Plus, all the promo that that they'll be alluded or given to. You know what I mean? Yeah, so much benefits um will come from that American because this is predominantly American streaming service. You know what I mean? Which will be on predominantly shows that Americans watch, right? So yeah, this is a big deal. But just to sum it up once again, other shit will exist outside of this. It ain't
Mm.
the overall takeover and because WBC is done, Eddie Hearn is ain't gonna be able to work. Oscar De La Hoya is done. Nah, there's still gonna be big fights outside of that.
Okay. Okay, man. So there is a guy, man. My brother Ack, man, picked up the phone and pulled up on
Oh
us.
shit.
Is that Ack? Is that Ack Reacher? Ack Wayne? Oh no, my bad. Accavelli. What's going on, man? Long time no motherfucking
Hmm.
see, my boy.
What's good? What's good? Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, you good. You got
Yeah,
you got
yeah,
you
yeah,
got the
yeah,
little
yeah,
Jamaican
yeah.
rude boy echo. You know what I mean? What you DJing over there?
Oh shit, my bad. Let me. I don't know. Maybe I could cut this mic down.
He getting ready for his stream tonight, man. Y'all go tap in. My boy over there on Kick doing this shit. Ack Reacher. You know what I'm saying? What's going down with it, bro?
Ain't nothing, chilling, man. Chilling, man. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know, brother was going through some things, had to move, had to relocate. Uh, you know, it's nothing that y'all did or any of the family did, you know. So I just had to come on there and, you know, clear up my name. You know what I mean? Y'all threw up the act signal. So, you know what I mean? I had to come over here real quick, you know. You know what I mean? It's always gonna be love. Y'all my brothers, man. So and my sisters in the chat. And shout out to everybody that, you know, I said it on my live on Kick. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was just me. It wasn't nothing that nobody else did. That was me. You know what I mean? I had to relocate. I'm not even, you know what I mean, where I'm normally supposed to be at. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a whole nother stratosphere right now. You know what I mean? As far as location. So, you know, I was battling with that, battling my landlord. So, you know, that's why I wasn't really around. Um, I just clicked my phone back on, but it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take, I guess, a couple hours for them to restore the service and stuff like that. They just hit me back on the email. So, you know, like I said, when I got it back on, I was gonna hit everybody up. I don't know if you heard that. I don't know if you heard that, but I definitely said that on the live that you came through. Appreciate you gifting the sub, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, nobody ain't gotta feel no way. You know what I mean? Mahari hit me up. I hit Mahari back. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, as far as the usual suspect group joint, I thought that, I don't know if that was for the fight pool or whatever, but I also hit Steels up. Shout out to Steels, because Steels hit me up on the email. And I told Steels, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'll be in the group, you know what I mean? We could talk backstage or whatever anybody want to do and holler at me or talk to me about. So, you know what I'm saying? I definitely ain't, I ain't definitely
Okay.
ain't ducking and dodging, you know, nobody, you know. I just, you know, I had to get everything back situated.
Yeah, for sure, bro. So what are your plans moving forward? Like what are some of the things that you want to get back to or pursue? Because you've been kind of alluding that you know you're not fucking with the YouTube no more. You're gonna be on the Kick side doing the streaming, man. Like what's your plans, bro?
Yeah, I plan on turning that shit up, man. 1,000,000% over there. And I also think that it's good for us to branch out. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't want to be the type of person, even when I get 100,000 years old, to be comfortable and stay in one space. I think that is good that the suspects, the LDBC, the full Berserker clan, whatever, is branching out to another platform and really taking it, you know, 100% on another platform. I think, and I encourage the other brothers to do that too, because if we doing the same things and we jogging in place, I always talked about jogging in place. Maybe we got to try something different. And I've been getting well received over there. You seen the chat, you seen and I really got my feet wet over there. And the numbers is crazier than YouTube. And I've been on YouTube since my mama got sick, and my mom was still alive. And I feel like I'm getting better received over there. And it's not even just even the reception and stuff like that. It's more so to that you could do more things over there. We could play music over there and not get copyright. Whatever type of music we want. It's like a lot of little things that we could do,
Mm.
that we can't do on YouTube, where we get our growth stunted over here on YouTube. So, you know, I just me personally, I feel like I could really be myself over there. Not that I wasn't being myself before, you know, and I'ma still definitely jump on panels with y'all and stuff like that when it's fights that, because I ain't go from boxing been on some bullshit lately. I'm gonna keep it a band. Um, I'ma still, you know, collab with y'all like the Virgil Ortiz versus Erickson Lubin fight. I'ma definitely be on somebody panel. We gonna be talking.
Hold up, bro. Let's keep it a band right now, bro.
Up.
You know what I mean? Because we been talking about the old guard and the new guard. Bro, would you sign up to TKO boxing if they offered you a nice little change? You sign up to the league. You got like what uh, 3-4 fights a year and shit. Medical benefits, drug testing, all that's paid for.
Mm.
What you think? Ack?
You know, that's a good fucking question. That's a good question. I feel as though personally, I don't like that he's trying to knock out the Muhammad Ali Act.
False, bro. Once again, you must have just tapped in, bro, because he ain't trying to knock it out. He's making an addition to bring his league in, to bring the league structure.
But is he
The old Muhammad Ali Act will still exist outside of it.
okay?
It's like how NBA has their rules and the Euro League has their rules for basketball. They still exist, and players could still play, and they still rated, and they still get rated salaries and all that.
Okay, so this is my thing. This is my thing too. Is he gonna is him joining? Is that gonna change anything? You know what I'm saying? Like, is he gonna have different type of rules added to it to where it's
Possibly, because they already talking about different shape ring.
That's all I know. I honestly, Steels, I would, but I gotta see what happens with the first. Not to say crash test dummies, but I'm saying crash test dummies. I gotta see how that happens, because other than that, we might as well just do our own thing. Shoot, you got people like Aiden Ross getting fighters paid. You know what I'm saying? And this is a streamer. You know what I mean? With his brand risk joint. And I've been in talks with his peoples, but I'll talk to y'all more on that in the back end. You know what I mean? Really taking care of people. And some of these dudes ain't even pro boxers. They really getting taken care of. So I'm the type of person I would have to see what happens with the first batch of dudes. Because I really want to know, are they happy? You know, are they getting paid right? What's going on in Dana White's rules and stuff like that? Because a lot of them UFC dudes, they not happy like that. Especially the dudes that's at the top of the mountain. And that's his bread and butter. So if the UFC dudes ain't happy, this is like his side chick. Boxing is Dana White's side chick.
You don't have to worry about the top of the mountain. Because the top of the mountain's already established. I mean, understand, like, look at Queensberry. Frank Warren runs the heavyweight division. What's Dana gonna do about that? Can't do shit about that, bro. He has damn near the whole heavyweight division on lock. Look at MVP. What is Dana and Turkey gonna do about that? They got damn near the whole women's game on lock. Like I said, boxing will exist outside of this shit. They ain't taking over shit.
So does Jake Paul. So does Jake Paul, Steels. I miss having these little disagreements with y'all too, by the way. So does Jake Paul. We might as well try to get over there with MVP.
Well, that's why I just said that MVP is running the women's boxing game right now.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear that. All right. So, you know, and Jake Paul ain't trying to, um, bring his own thing with the Muhammad Ali. I don't know. I just Dana White, because like I said, what happens with the UFC fighters. I remember talking to Tay Tay about this a lot of the times. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't know with Dana White. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know. I have to see what he does. I think that's fair. That's a fair.
What will entice you or interest you to be more open to what they doing over there?
Me personally, just seeing the fighters happy, because I believe that old school rule: a happy fighter is a dangerous fighter. You know what I'm saying? I really believe that, and knowing that everybody's getting compensated correctly, niggas ain't pulling the okey doke or the wool over their eyes, however you want to phrase it. Um, just making sure that they're getting paid correctly. You know what I mean? Not getting underpaid. Um, that would be my biggest thing. And like the medical benefits is cool. I'm glad that he's doing that finally. But that, I just gotta see, man. I just gotta see, because you gotta understand, this man is built an establishment, which I give him credit for mixed martial artists, and he turned it into something. But every time I look over, it's like some Diddy joint, because I feel like he's really the star, outshining, his artists. That's how I feel about Dana White. He getting all the money and he's the star. So, like I said, I just would have to see a change, man. I just would have to see a change. I just hope these dudes, because I remember before I even left, me and Kano, when we was doing True Spills, shout out to Kano. I remember Kano saying he got the numbers. And sure enough, when I was watching the Boxing Voice, the same numbers that Kano talked about, those are the numbers that I heard. I was like, wait, so the main star dudes is only going to be getting a little bit more than a $250,000?
See, once again, yeah, that might be true, but they ain't gonna be the main stars, my nigga. Once again, they already been that's why the Ring magazine belt still exists, and they talking about making a Zuffa belt, which is the league belt. So once you achieve the league belt, you can move on to a bigger fight, which the Ring presents. Once again, shit will exist outside of the league, bro. And I don't know what this little nigga in the chat talking about, Mahari. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody said nothing about Dana looking to work with no promoters. You trying to work inside his league, dummy.
Yo, chill, man.
I'm just sick of the ignorance, bro. It's like it's not that hard to understand, bro.
Mahari go Mahari, man. Let Mahari
Gave you
be.
plenty of examples, and niggas still trying to argue with me, bro. Like, what the fuck? Well, go ahead.
Salute to my brother Ack for picking the phone up and pulling up on us, man. Real quick before I go to the good doctor, we got another super chat from Queen. She's showing major love today. Appreciate you, sis. She says, worst case scenario, the sanctioning bodies will have to clean up their act to compete like they're starting to do now. Oh yeah, man, they gonna need a street sweeper. They gonna need a construction crew. They gonna have to do a whole lot of cleaning. You know what I'm saying? Because the competition is real now. It's a real thing. And once again, like I said, and this is gonna be very, very important. Dana White has leverage. What is his leverage? Money, networks, exposure, and he has Turk backing him. These are all things that go into factor. If you want to fight in America on a big platform, you are going to have to either A, choose to work with Dana White, or B, work with Jake Paul, or C, be a local regional nigga, putting your own cards up, putting your own money up, and fighting somewhere in your favorite region where you can sell tickets. Now, the choice is yours. I'm going to sit back and watch and see what these boys is going to do, because if you don't know, I'm finna give you some gizang. My boy Devin Haney say he want to fight for that ring belt. And who is the ring belt tied to? Big Turk and Dana. KG, what's going on with it, my boy? You pulled up on us, man. How you feeling tonight?
What's up, man? Hey, I'm out in traffic right now, so I don't know how good y'all can hear me and shit. But what's up with y'all, chat? What's going on, people?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Y'all talking about Dana again?
Yeah, man. We was talking to Ack too, man. You got any choice words for Ack? Why you on here?
Back later, man. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Um.
Okay. Yeah, but what you got on this Dana shit though?
Our fella sent me the amended, you know what I'm saying, Muhammad Ali Act, and I didn't get a chance to read through it entirely, you know what I'm saying, but I talked to our fella, and he had already read through it, and I skimmed through it, and as I was reading and then started skimming, I was like, this shit don't sound bad, you know what I'm saying? So then what I did was I put a pin in it, and I called Jerry Forrest up, and I asked him about it, and he gave me his take on it. I called Johnny Rice, and I asked him about it, and he gave me his take on it.
You know, hear that little nigga?
Then I called another fighter that I know he ties himself heavily to legal things. So I said, hey, have you seen the amended Muhammad Ali Act yet? He said, no, I haven't seen it yet. I said, but you are familiar with the, you know what I'm saying? He said, yeah, of course. So I sent it to him, and I'm waiting to hear back from him, and then I was giving him my take, and he said, bro, that don't sound bad. Like I said, you're not targeting the top fighters because they're already established. Our fella said something to the sentiments to me. He said boxing is, in a sense, a third world country. You know what I'm saying? The wealth is top heavy. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers is battling to be middle class. And I know a lot of fighters personally, professional fighters. And I asked this guy that same question. I said, bro, you know UFC fighters because you in Vegas. He said, yeah. I said, now, you knowing UFC fighters, and I mean UFC fighters, not PFL, not damn Bellator, not damn WEC, if that even still exists. UFC. I said, you know UFC fighters? He said, yeah. I said, you know professional boxers? He said, yeah. I said, how many damn, between the two, what's the comparisons between motherfuckers having regular jobs? He said, bro, the UFC guys ain't have regular jobs. All they do is fight. I said, oh.
Hear that little nigga?
I said, oh. So he said the boxers, me personally, Emmanuel Aleem is a belt holding a middleweight fighter right now, and I know he personally still has a fucking construction job and a paint job. You know what I'm saying? So you got boxers that are professionals. Alantez Fox, when he was active, this man was a barber by day. You know what I'm saying? So I see where it helps the guys that are waiting for fights, the guys that are waiting for phone calls. These guys, and I talk to guys every damn day. Carlos Jackson waiting on phone calls. Money Power IV waiting on phone calls. Not getting paid. You got to figure out how to make ends meet. So I'm just like, you know what? People's like, oh, you only making $150,000. Yeah, I'm making that this year. That beats the blank that I ain't damn making when I'm not fighting. And I get damn medical coverage. And after the fight, I get MRIs. MRIs cost. CT scans cost. Rehabilitation cost. So that's the damn slave aspect of it, because I want to keep y'all functionable. So I'm going to put you through the proper doctors, the proper rehabilitation, and every damn thing to that damn degree to keep you fighting. That's the that's the slave aspect to it. You know what I'm saying? But there's nothing wrong with that, because they do that in the NFL. You can't twist your ankle and say, "Oh, I can't play." No, them niggas like, nigga, go get that nigga a shot and put his ass back on the fucking field. Same damn thing with this. Dana can't slave these motherfuckers to the way he did the UFC, because you know why? He started that shit. When you start that shit, you can set the price points and say, nigga, this is what you get paid, and this is that, and I'm gonna charge you for that, and I'm gonna raise the ticket prices, the popcorn is gonna cost this. He gets to do all of that. He can't do that with boxing. He's being brought in.
Oh shit.
We can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't fuck with Dana White personally. I can't stand the motherfucker, but when you look at being an actual grown man and looking at life and taking an approach in life and damn, like, taking every punch in the face, whether it's a good day or it's a bad day, or I don't know how to damn approach it, you still got to respond to that shit as a fucking professional. The nigga's still in the position to damn pull switches, so I still got to function with him. I don't like my CEO, the chief of my department, but I still fucking conduct business with this nigga to keep the lights on. Y'all ain't gotta like Dana White. I don't like this nigga, but if he presenting this shit and he's giving y'all options to sign up, or go a step further and bet more on yourself, say, no, go ahead and get taken care of. Because how many of these motherfuckers has got mental issues that can't damn seek the proper medical damn attention when it comes to that time? They can't do that because motherfuckers ain't got the money for it.
Hold on, don't we have a once legend in the making, 5-time champion Adrian Broner running around Vegas drunk?
Exactly. He's out here crying for help.
Doing crazy
crying
shit.
For help.
Okay.
You feel me? The old guard ain't doing shit for that right now. He's been forgotten. He's been laughed at. Now, if the new way of damn things is saying, know what, we'll bring damn Adrian Broner in and bring him into the league, I guarantee you that nigga be in rehab tomorrow. I guarantee you, because they will put him there. It'll be in the contract. Happy fighters are dangerous fighters, remember?
Damn.
That's fact.
Came in smoking.
I'm
yeah,
done.
That
I'm
little
about to
nigga.
go have a drink, man. Y'all have fun for the night, man. I'm done.
Yeah, you earned it. You earned it, my nigga. Go ahead.
My nigga. Salute to motherfucking the good doctor, man. Pulling up, smoking. You understand me? Trill Thursday, man. Share the video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. YouTube is out here playing Gizames with your boy once again. But it's cool though, because we cooking. We got my brother Ack Wayne on the channel, man, aka Ackavelli. You know what I'm saying? My boy done popped up on this, man. Y'all be sure to go support his stream on Kick. You know what I'm saying? He over there doing big teams, you know what I'm saying? Salute to my boy. Yeah, man, I appreciate you, Drew, for coming through, man. You know, if you just so happen to stroll on YouTube and you see us live, man, like I say, smash the like button. Yeah, if you got time, get in the chat and, you know, show us some love, man. Show us some love, man. All right. Let's keep this show rocking and rolling, man. I'm gonna slide back to my brother Ack Reacher, man. I gotta ask you, bro. I gotta ask you before you get up out of here, man. Should your return back to the internet be solely streamer based, or is it gonna be solely YouTube boxing, like reacting, like, you know what I'm saying? You about to get out here in these streets with the cameraman and go full fledged like streamer, like a Casanat, you know what I'm saying, like a DDG, you know what I'm saying, like when you, what is your Like, what is your end game, bro?
All of the above. All of the above.
Mm.
All of the above, definitely. Good question. But real quick, back on the Dana joint. I'm not saying that I don't think that it's possible for him to take this thing off. Like I agree with a lot of the stuff Steels was saying. I agree with some of the things KG was saying. At the end of the day, if I look at former fighters that used to rock with him and his establishment before he made his way into boxing, look what happened to Ben Askren. Why did Jake Paul have to pay for him to get his surgery done? Shit like that concerns me. See, we not talking about stuff like that. And that's a fact. It's nothing that nobody could say to me to change my mind about that. Jake Paul, somebody that was his former opponent, had to take care of that. And he was crying out to Dana White. And Dana White looked the other way. So me, I'm a fighter first. I'm always think about the fighter's best interest. That's just the type of stuff that I'm saying. It's not just about getting fights and stuff like that and being a part of something that's new. Is he genuinely here to take care of motherfuckers? I guess we just gonna have to wait and see who's right and who's wrong.
Okay. One last question for you, Ack. Can a UFC style system work in boxing, or will promoters and networks fight to keep control?
I'm sorry, I ain't hear you, Five. Say that one more time.
Can a UFC style system work in boxing, or will promoters and networks fight to keep control? Can a Dana White with his style of the UFC come into boxing and work his system, or will promoters and networks fight to keep control?
That's another thing that is just like the whole TKO promotions. It's one of those things that we gotta wait and see what happens. Honestly.
Okay, so I don't know if you've seen it, but was you able to watch the Canelo Crawford fight?
Yeah, I seen it.
Did you like that style of promotion and how they ran that event?
I felt like it was kind of UFC style, like how they did Canelo and Crawford's press conference, where they just let the media ask questions and it's not really them two engaging. I guess maybe in that aspect, I'm a little bit old fashioned. You know what I mean? I like to see the fighters be able to talk to each other and ask stuff and then have the media get their questions at the end. But with UFC, they get to talk to them the whole time, which is cool. I'm not, that don't really matter. But I felt like Dana White, because he got cards on during when big boxing events is going on. Like I said, it's like you battling for your side chick and wifey. That's how I'm viewing Dana White right now. Because he missed the whole event and that was his card, but then I think he popped right back up when the Terrence Crawford and the Canelo card happened. What about the fighters on the other card? This show that we just had. Let's talk about it. This show that we just had.
So this nigga was watching boxing the whole time. Oh, fella, this nigga was watching. You see how I set him up like that? That nigga was watching. He knew what was going on.
I told you. I said that on Kick. I caught up with everything. You know what I'm saying? But I just didn't. You know what I mean? Me personally, like on the serious tip, I just didn't like how it looked. It didn't look good for the optics. Because if we're talking about dudes that are on the undercard and we're talking about dudes that are already established, like our fella brought up, What about all them dudes that was on the undercard, bro? So you basically
Yeah, they got 3.1 million. Act.
no, it's not. It's not
On
that.
the
It's
UFC
not
channel.
you. What you not understanding, Steels? That's not what I'm saying. It's not about numbers and stuff like that. I'm talking about the dude that's promoting us. Is he really there for us? Like, does he really care, or is he just doing this just to do it? Because the
They
other
all
dude,
doing it just to do it, bro. What you think?
no, bro, you still not getting what I'm saying. Like, are they getting genuine support? Because them UFC motherfuckers, whether they getting pennies or dollars, they getting supported. Them niggas on the undercard of that UFC event that was the same day as Crawford and Canelo, they was getting watched. Wifey. You see what he did to the side chick? Until she was ready to come off it, like my country folks say, you know what I'm saying? Which was Canelo and Crawford. That's when he was ready to go over there. Not when they was doing the texting on
Bro,
the phone.
you're forgetting one thing. Because you acting like Dana's just the ultimate boss of this shit. He has a master, bro.
I know that.
He has a
I know that.
master
But
that's absolutely obsessed with boxing, bro.
I'm not getting that turkey. This has nothing to do with turkey. I'm worried about Dana's white psyche. You got to understand that dude been programmed for basically UFC. He started it. He built an establishment. And that's one thing that I will give him credit for. I will never take that away from him. But what are you doing? What are you doing to show that you truly support the dudes in boxing? Are you going to move your cards over to cards that doesn't have anything to do with you? Or are you constantly going to keep picking dates that coincide with your big cards that you're supposed to going to be having? That's just my
Well,
own.
I would say this, just to piggyback off what Ack is saying, because he making sense. But we do realize that boxing in America, moving forward is limited. PBC in the year 2025 have only did what, 5 cards, maybe 6 cards now. Jake Paul has done maybe 4 or 5 cards. Paramount and Dana White and Turk is looking to do 12 cards. 12 cards next year in 2026. That means that they can do a boxing event every month of 2026.
And it's a 5-year deal.
Every month of it's a 5-year deal, bro. We talking about longevity and consistency. Not to mention the money, making fighters happy, like you said, Ack. I'm just saying, bro. Boxing in America has been very, very limited. And all of the good cards that we did have in America this year, bro, majority of those cards came from Turk. The best card that we had this year overall, bro, is the Canelo Crawford fight. And that came from Big Turk and Dana. We got to keep it real. I don't like Dana White just as much as the next diehard boxing fan. But if we talking about pushing the sport forward, Dana White has the leverage, he has the resources, and he has the network to do it. These are just facts. Don't get mad at me and saying I'm being a Turkey fanboy, or I'm being this or I'm being that, bro. PBC had their opportunity to control the market in America. Top Rank had their chance. Golden Boy had their chance. Showtime, HBO, all these people and networks and promoters had their chance, bro. you know, we stuck with now. We're stuck with Dana White, Paramount, Zuffa, TKO, and MVP, and whatever else the PBC is doing. I don't know if people. I don't know if people,
Top Rank going to Stars. So get y'all Stars subscriptions back. I know 5 still got it because he was watching.
So you need to source up, my nigga. You know what I mean? Where your sources at, bro?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's breaking news.
we don't cap like that over here on YouTube. I don't know how you do over there on Kick. Oh, that's what you heard from who?
Look, I'm sorry. Oh, that's okay. What I heard. Word to the
yeah. Last I heard, and I was finna get to the Top Rank. Last I heard, bro, niggas on Top Rank is scrambling right now, bro. Like motherfuckers on Top Rank is fighting on Pro Box. The Mexican fighters are going back to Mexico. Oscar Valdez just Mexico. Rafael Espinoza is fighting in Mexico. Emilio Vargas is fighting in Mexico. Abdullah Mason is fighting on the Turkey Alycia card in a couple
Janibek
more weeks.
About to fight on Lara's card, like on the undercard of Lamont Roach and Pitbull Cruz. Top Rank fighter.
Yeah, let's get to that real quick, man, before we get up out of here. Monster Nue just fought on Facebook. The nigga Monster Nue fought MJ on Facebook Live, bro.
I didn't know that. I caught the replay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro. This is it's nasty work out here for right now for Top Rank, man. I feel bad for Top Rank, man. They was on the worldwide leader in sports. ESPN, man. The boys ain't got no home. Papa was a Rolling Stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, man. Okay, let's talk about this Janibek not Carlos Adames, Lara, your primo. You know what I'm saying? Now you was on Kick talking shit about your primos, man. You was on your mud shit over there talking your shit. Let's get to it though. You know what I'm saying? Janibek versus Lara, real middleweight king or paper champion. Let's talk about the 160-pound division. Trill Thursday, man. The Usual Suspects is in the building. Smash the like button, share the stream down right. It's the Usual Suspect team. Be sure to hit your bell notifications so you can get notified when we go live. It don't seem like YouTube is sending out the notifications tonight, but that's all right though. We're gonna rock out. Just smash the like button and share it to your community tabs, man. If you haven't done so already, I would really genuinely and truly appreciate that. Okay, let's talk about it, man. Is this fight for middleweight supremacy, or has 160 lost its star power? Ack, I'm gonna come to you, man. This is Janibek versus Lara. It's allegedly supposed to be going down December the 6th. Isaac Pitbull Cruz, Lamont Roach co-main event in the great state of none other than Texas, San Antonio, the 210. Going down I-10, man, I-10 West, headed to San Antonio. Is this fight for middleweight supremacy, man? What you got on that?
I would have rather seen Janibek and Adames, but there's light at the end of the tunnel. Because if
they say Janibek didn't want the smoke, bro. That's what I heard, bro. They say Janibek didn't want it.
Yeah, well, I gotta be.
That's a goddamn lie.
No, Steels. Nah, Steels. We don't know, Steels.
So you telling me?
I'm back now.
So you telling me Janibek's going over on an undercard, a PBC undercard? You know what I mean? Because originally he was supposed to be fighting Adames, and all of a sudden talks broke down, and now he's fighting Lara, who's also on the PBC. So make it make sense. It sounds like Adames didn't want to work because he don't got no fight lined up, bro.
Salute, Craig L. And we ain't forgot about your super chats, Queen. We got you. Go ahead.
Again, it sound good what Steels is saying. the Steels want to save Janibek because he came up with this virus called the Janibek variant and shit like that. It's cool. Yeah,
you remember that?
yeah. How could I forget? But guess what? Guess
Yeah.
what? Motherfuckers got a shot to deflect that shit, so it don't work no more. So I'm gonna keep it real. I still think that Janibek is the best at 160 for now. For now,
All this to say this.
because Terrence Crawford is coming. And they unify them belts and all of that. It's just gonna make it easier pickings for Terrence Crawford to go down there and wild out and take all the belts and become 4-time undisputed. So I think for now, Janibek is the best until Terrence Crawford come down and do what he need to do.
Yeah, let old budget come down. Janibek welcomed them to the division. You hear that? You see that?
I don't know if he gonna get through my primo though. You can't sell me on that, Steels. It sound good, but you can't sell me on that because he got pop at 160.
He popping niggas like cornflake. Remind him, bro.
Oh, don't worry.
He popping welterweights like Danny Garcia, respectfully. Like, come on, bro. He's not no killer at middleweight. Stop it, bro.
I agree with you with that. I may not agree with you. I actually had to bank the gavel because I knew Lara was going to win. I got that right.
He pulled the gavel out. Oh man, bro. Oh man, what a time to be alive, man. My brother Ack is back. Pulled up on us, man. I'm happy to have my brother back, man. Okay, all fella, let's go to you. Let's switch it up. Who has more to lose in this unification bout? Is Janibek chasing legacy or Lara protecting his name? Who has more to lose in this unification bout? Is the primo, the legend, the Cubano primo guys from the old guard? Really got it out the mud. Lara. You know what I'm saying? Or is it Janibek chasing legacy, man? The new Kazakh style, man. What we talking about?
New Kazakh style has everything to lose. He's the much type variant. He has the 2 belts. He's the guy that's been calling out all these other champions. He's the guy that's ran your favorite fighter out of the division. Actually, 2 champions out of the division, because Boo Boo used to be up in there. And of course, Big Maul defected as well. You know what I mean? We can even make the argument that Triple G didn't want to pass the Kazakhstanian torch. He didn't want that work. And they in the same division. Huh? So Janibek most definitely got more to lose. Lara been languishing for years now.
Glazing right now, bro. You gotta relax. He been
languishing for years now. Fighting.
Real.
Never trying to unify. Never fighting no top opponents. Like I said, his last fight was Danny Garcia, who's not a real middleweight. I mean,
Danny Garcia is a legend. What?
He a legend in Philadelphia, bro. I mean, he's a very good fighter, bro. He's a borderline. Maybe he's a third. He's a third or 4th ballot Hall of Famer, bro. But I don't know if you know that.
Who else knocked that? Who else knocked out Danny, bro? Ain't nobody else did that but Primo.
Danny went up too far up in weight, bro. It just didn't have it that night. You know what I mean? Just didn't have it that night. And Lara
I ain't gonna you a nigga.
Go on mute, bro, because you echoing right now, dog. I don't want all this rumpa-pum-pum shit on my shit. You know what I mean? Come on, man. All that nah. But yeah, Lara's been just languishing around fighting guys like Cornflake LaManna, a bunch of nobodies, bro. A bunch of nobodies. Let's be real. He's aged. The legs are about to go. Like, he's done well with himself. That's why he stays a little bit more stationary, and he's able to, you know what I mean, throw that left straight with more pop. Yes, indeed. But against who? Against who? Not against killers like Janibek, bro. Not against killers like Carlos Adames, because he hasn't been calling for that fight. Nah, bro. He's been living the American dream in Miami, just chilling, bro. Chilling with that WBA black belt that used to be a Reggie belt. But all of a sudden they supersized them for what? Supersized them for what? And he's been defending against who? Once again, guys that are coming out of the welterweight division looking for a goddamn paycheck because PBC don't have a proper schedule for these fighters. So Danny Garcia had to stretch himself all the way up to Lara, and we giving credit to Lara for that? Huh? Yeah. Lara's there for the paycheck. I mean, to cash out.
How you know? How you know, nigga?
I know.
How you know he ain't there to fight? You got a crystal ball?
It's been a year and a half, my nigga. It's been a year and a half.
Oh man, I miss
and he's trying to.
This crazy shit.
He got the roof missing right now, Ack. He got the roof missing. He's trying to cover that up. You know what I mean? He's trying to cover that up. You know what I mean? He got a nice little wifey at home that looks at that missing roof.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. He still got fine shit with him, man. He still got fine shit with him.
You gotta pay for that transplant, bro.
This new version of Ack, man, he all the way on some Harlem shit, man. He letting that joint.
Hey,
real,
all y'all niggas in the chat crazy, nigga. If you think Lara's gonna put in some work on Janibek. I mean, straight tripping. No vacation. No, just straight tripping. If y'all think old man Lara with the top missing, you know what I mean, they can't move around the ring the same way. They've been fighting subpar middleweights, is gonna put in some work on Janibek.
Who has Janibek been fighting?
Thank you.
Who has Janibek been fighting, bro?
What? The best Belgian has to offer, my nigga. The best Belgian has to offer. Party get.
The nigga just fought in the middle of a fucking mall, bro.
Yeah,
what is you talking about?
Rank shit. Yeah, put that on top rank.
The nigga just fought in the middle of Kazakhstan mall, nigga.
My nigga Janibek brought it back home.
Because Triple G was a motherfucking international star, nigga. Big drama show, nigga. I am the Mexican style, nigga. He came over here and did the shit better than the Vatos,
bro. Kazakhstan put that Belgian boy on a t-shirt straight up, right in front of the home crowd. He did off. We gotta put some respect on Denzel Bentley. You know what I mean? Cleaned up Denzel Bentley. Right?
Bro, please stop, bro. Stop glazing, bro.
Robert Morant hasn't been seen since.
Denzel Bentley game is at an all-time high right now, bro.
What is he really talking about right?
I don't know, bro, but you going too far with this shit, bro. I let you glaze Dana. You sound pro Dana White,
bro. I'm not glazing. You asked me a simple question. You said, "Who has, more to lose?" And it's obvious. You know what I mean? It's easy
Lara is
mathematics.
the
It's easy
legend.
mathematics.
Lara
Take the
is
glaze
the
away.
legend,
Take the
bro.
glaze away. Look at the belts. Easy mathematics. You know what I mean? Janibek got 2. Old man Lara got a half. You know what I mean? Because really and truly, that's a Reggie belt. A Reggie belt.
Oh man, here we go.
Man, bro,
Oh,
you glazing like a motherfucker tonight, bro. I don't know.
Simple
I don't know
mathematics,
what
bro.
weed. I don't know what weed you smoking over there, bro. But
Simple
you gotta
maths, bro.
listen, man.
I was gonna tell him switch to edibles.
Nah, hell
It
nah,
might be
nigga.
worse.
We ain't doing all that.
Look, man. Look. At the end of the day, this is what it is, bro. I hear what all fella is saying, bro. But 160 has lost its luster, bro. 160 is not the same 160 that we grew up watching, bro. And a lot of that got to do with guys like Big Mal Charlo, Andrade, Canelo, Danny Jacobs, all these dudes, you know what I'm saying? But in my honest opinion, bro, Lara is a legend. Lara is a legend.
That's right, Five, a motherfucking living legend.
Living legend, man. 2 division champion. Look, man. A lot of these, look, bro. A lot of these new school Cuban fighters, they not built like how Lara and King Kong Ortiz was built, bro.
Glazery. You talking about me glazing?
I'm just being real, bro. Robisi Ramirez, Andy Cruz, all these Oglesias, all these new style Cuban dudes, bro. They not built like how Lara and King Kong was built, bro.
Fight
Guillermo
once every 2 years, my nigga. They ain't built like that.
No, bro. No. Nigga, Andy Cruz is being built, nigga.
As he should
Lara,
be. As he should be.
Lara came to America already like that. King Kong came to America already like that, bro. King Kong, Guillermo Rigondeaux, the El Jackal, nigga, them niggas came here already like that, bro. They came to America stepping on shit.
Yeah.
Look, man.
Okay.
Now,
You talking about El Chical, Guillermo Rigondeaux. Yep.
So
he ain't lying.
So I honestly, bro, I look, who got more to lose in this, bro? It's Lara. Lara is back at you, brother, because Lara is actually has a bigger name than Janibek. Don't nobody know this nigga but you.
I ain't never heard no nigga talk about Janibek.
If I swear to
Hey, unified.
I swear to fucking God, bro.
So y'all niggas just about hearsay.
If it wasn't for you, bro.
Y'all niggas just about hearsay. You gotta check the numbers, bro. Gotta do the metrics.
All fella, if it was not for you, bro, being the type of boxing fan that you is, bro, who actually really go and do his research on all fighters in all countries, bro, I would not know about Janibek, bro.
Man.
Nobody else on YouTube talks about Janibek like how you talk about Janibek, bro. Thank you, Big Joe. Or talk about Janibek like he prime Triple G.
Nigga better than Triple G out here. He Kazakh style whipping his bitch.
I do think that he boxed better than Triple G, but he ain't got more power. Triple G would have knocked his ass out. Fuck around.
Why your boy ain't do that then? Why you go retire and turn into a politician then?
You know why? Because he got partial ownership of that Dazan money, and he good. He good, mud.
Okay, super chat real quick, man. My brother Mahari say all fella is full of shit. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Okay, man. One last topic before we get up out of here. So Caroline Dubois fires smoke at Alycia Baumgardner. Let me go to the
Oh,
picture.
really? Again?
Yeah. So let me read this real quick. This is what Caroline said about Alycia Baumgardner, and this is picking up a lot of traction on social media. So Caroline Dubois took aim and fired at Alycia Baumgardner. She basically said, Alycia Baumgardner is quick to dismiss Claressa Shields, a multi-division weight undisputed world champion, but terrified to step up 5 pounds and challenge the best about. Talk is cheap, but greatness is undeniable. Tell her to call me when she wants to talk greatness. That's what Caroline Dubois said to Alycia Baumgardner. And I'll come back to you, Ack. Is Baumgardner really? I mean, is Dubois really ready for a queen like Baumgardner, or is this clout chasing?
Before I answer that, Five, Queen 71 say you missed the other 2 super chats.
Oh, I did.
That's
Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. My bad. She said these are 2 different fan bases. What else she said? My bad, y'all. I was letting the brothers cook. And she also said, so he's giving the fighters basically what we've been saying we want for the fighters. Yeah. My bad, Queen. I did miss it. My bad. Yeah. So look, man. Boxing fans don't know what they want. One minute they say they want structure and the governing body, and now that we possibly getting it, it's a problem. It's a problem now, and you seeing it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, my bad though. My bad. Uh, but yeah. Go ahead.
Um, me personally, I love it. I know they had choice words for each other before. I could tell Caroline Dubois this is second time her defending Claressa Shields. Claressa Shields actually took the high road when Alycia Baumgardner said what she said. So it's crazy. It's like the roles are reversed. It seemed like Alycia Baumgardner lately been more turned, and Claressa been, more chill since Pap got in her life. A New York nigga. Yeah, I said it. And she more calm and mellow now. She really happy. And Alycia Baumgardner just been firing from everywhere. She just throwing. She throwing shots from everywhere. Um, I know Caroline Dubois said that that's a fight that she would really want. And now that is resurfacing her talking trash, I'm gonna keep it a band. Like, I want to see that fight now. After this fight, Jake Paul, if you listening, Ohio player, Cleveland's finest. Yeah, I said it, Junior. If you something there, listen. That's Cleveland's finest. And he be repping too. I want him to make Alycia Baumgardner. If I could talk to Jake Paul and Caroline Dubois, put Caroline Dubois' belt and have Alycia move up at 135. It's time to move up anyway. Alycia like 31 now. It's time. You know what I'm saying? And then you already relinquished some of your belts to fight the 12 round 3 minutes, which I'm really scared because I don't like her stamina, just like I don't like Caroline Dubois' stamina. But shoot, I guess we're gonna find out who got the better gas tank. That's what I would call that pay-per-view 503. Battle of the gas tanks. So
Battle of the Gas Tank. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna find out. if that Texas training been paying out for Baumgardner. For sure. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna find out because she about to start a trend.
Let me ask you, Five. I'm sorry.
Um,
Before you go to steals, did you think that Alycia Baumgardner won that last fight? I think she did, but barely. But I think she won. That's why.
Yeah, nah, I
Okay.
think she won. I had to go back and rewatch it. Initially, I thought she lost the fight, but after rewatching it, I think she outpointed her barely. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the gas tank was definitely an issue for sure. Okay. Phil, I'm gonna go to you, brother. Does this potential rivalry help women's boxing grow or distract from the real fights that need to happen? What's your take, bro?
This fight right here.
Yeah, Baumgardner and
Nah, this is a
Dubois.
real fight that needs to happen. Straight, simple, and plain. There ain't no really bigger fight, I think, for Baumgardner out there for right now. What, Katie Taylor? We don't really want to see that. And I want to know why Alicia's so quiet right now. I've heard no responses to this blatant call out from Caroline. So blatant, she mentioned MVP. She said, "Set it up with MVP. Let's get it." But we've heard nothing from Alycia. What's going on here?
I gotta agree with Steels.
You know what I mean?
Said I ain't agree with him with too much tonight, but I agree with him with that.
Nah, she sounded like she don't want to smoke.
Because the first time she called out Steels, Alycia responded on the boxing voice and said she's a pup that need to get tamed. But this time, I don't hear nothing, so I'm with you.
Yeah, I don't hear nothing, but all I see is Caroline Dubois mention MVP. Let's get this business done and let's get this fight on and popping. So, yeah, I'm for it. I'm for it. But is Alycia is the question.
And that segues into my next question for Ack, man. Will your wifey, man, Alycia Baumgardner, man, will she even entertain this fight, or is Dubois beneath her level right now?
No,
Because you know, wifey didn't. Yeah, wifey didn't win Hollywood, man. You know, she on the biggest cars in America now with Jake Paul and MVP. You know what I'm saying?
well, what my nigga Styles said, he said went from hood to Hollywood, got movie on the nigga. Word.
Word.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, man. I gotta agree with Steels on this one. And me and Steels been going at it this whole stream. But this one, I gotta agree with him on. Like, she had no problem. She basically had no problem with responding to her before. I don't know. I maybe I'll give her some time. Maybe she didn't hear it yet. Maybe she didn't see the tag and the notifications on Twitter. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But this fight does need to happen. Again, I agree with Steels. We don't need to be fighting Katie Taylor. We don't need to be fighting Amanda Serrano. We need that Caroline Dubois smoke. And Caroline Dubois is willing to go over to that side. I didn't see this. Y'all, you know what I mean? I gotta look this stuff up, you know what I mean, to see exactly what she said. But that's a good fight. I feel like that's a good fight for Alycia Baumgardner and Caroline Dubois. And then you ask me, Five, to end it off if it's worth it. She got a title. Of course, it's worth it. You want to be a 2-division champion, right? Move up and wait.
Sure.
How you thinking you gonna fight Katie Taylor and them? And Katie Taylor and them was fighting at a higher weight class than what Alycia fighting at. And then
Yeah, but she gonna bypass Dubois and go straight to the big fight with Katie. That's how she do that.
I mean, yeah, Katie do got a bigger name and stuff like that. I get it. I get it. But I'm just saying right now, you kind of, because of how you've been coming at Clarissa, and you and Clarissa, the weight disparity is crazy. You kind of gotta go for Caroline right now. And as far as when it comes to Caroline, if you serious, keep calling her out. Go to her fights. You're a popular fighter. Jake Paul will give you credentials. Jake Paul like that type of shit. You ever see him watching motherfuckers talk shit to each other and pushing each other and staring at each fight? Jake Paul from Ohio, he like that shit. He don't like that peaceful shit. He like that negative shit.
All facts, man. All facts. Let me say this, man. Our promo is good promo. And MVP is in the promo business. They are one of the stakeholders in American boxing right now. I'm going to continue to say this. Jake Paul is good for boxing one way or another. You don't got to like it that he's fighting Tank, but what he's doing, what he's bringing with him, his package, his baggage is filled with all of the boxing baddies. And I'm here to see it. And he putting on good undercards. So we definitely going to be talking more about, Jake Paul and MVP cards and what he got coming in a couple more weeks. All right. Last cook, man. We're going to the hard hitter round, rapid fire. This is gonna be real quick, man. Real quick. I just need one take answers for this. And we in the chat. If y'all still in here, y'all can engage as well. Our fella, you've been glazing all day, all night. Is Dana White's boxing savior or enemy? Real quick.
It's hard, bro. Because
is he an enemy or a savior?
The format's a savior, but he's the enemy, bro. The format is the savior, but he's the enemy for real.
Ack, same question. Dana White boxing savior or enemy? Okay, Ack might have stepped away real quick. If you there, bro.
Yeah, I'm here. I just came back. My bad. What happened?
Nah, is Dana White boxing savior or the enemy?
I don't know yet. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know yet.
Okay. I
have to see.
Yeah, okay.
You know what, Five? I'm gonna just say this to be safe. Why not a little bit of both?
Okay, yeah, still said the same shit. I'm gonna say he's an enemy until proven otherwise. Janibek versus Lara. Who's the real king, Janibek or Lara? Who is the real king at 160, Janibek or Lara? Real quick.
They both kings.
Oh man, you niggas is in the middle of
bro.
It's straddling the fence.
Extra glaze, bro. Like you giving the chat diabetes and this shit. Stop it, Ack.
like you got the nerve to talk. You got the nerve after how you been caping for Janibek for years now. Since the pandemic, this nigga been caping for Janibek, bro. That's how you know I know these niggas.
Yeah, the work's
too
impressive. The work's impressive, man.
What?
And the nigga gets active. Yeah,
against
nigga
who?
get
School
active, bro. Your boy got his top missing. You know what I mean? His gloves got dust
At
on
least,
them, nigga.
at least the
Every
nigga
time
that
you,
he
every
wore
time
up.
you throw that left hand, bro, the puff just, a ploof of dust just come out, nigga. He's so old, bro. Been on the shelf for so long.
Bro,
Come on, man.
at least
He ain't no
for a
king. He a
nigga that
jester, bro. He's a laughing stock on this shit, bro.
at least
Thank you, Joe, for answering the question. The hard hitter style, man. Hit hard, man. Stop riding the fence, bro. Dana is the enemy and Lara is the king.
Nigga stripping, bro.
Who
Yeah,
is the
You know what? I can't
he need a
disagree with
crown
Joe.
to
I can't
cover that, you
disagree
know
with
what
Joe.
I mean? Cover that dome top. But he ain't gonna get it. He ain't gonna get it. He's just gonna get that dunce cap.
Send that nigga a usual suspect hat, nigga. What you got?
Nah. My primo don't need a hat. Yo, primo, let me tell you what to do, champ. You go to that turkey doctor, hair doctor that Ben the Don and motherfucking Drake went to save their hairlines. That's who you go to.
This is what you
You
do.
got the money. You got the
This
money.
is what you do. You take an easier fight than Janibek, and you go over there, and you go over there. You go over there with Chris Eubank, and then you ask Chris Eubank how to get your hairline right. Then you ask Chris Eubank how to get your dome top back.
Nigga, no, Eubanks get light
Because fucking
Caesars,
around
nigga.
with Janibek, the top's already missing, but you're gonna push that all the way back, bro. You're gonna be horseshoeing.
Why you think niggas get light Caesars to match the grain of the patch that's receding, nigga? No, Steels. No, we not doing that. I'm banging
Janibek's the king, man. You got the 2 belts. He active. He out here scaring niggas out of the division. Had these niggas running. You know what I mean? Taking their luggage.
He ain't scared Lara, nigga. Lara right there, nigga. Lara ain't scared
Lara's
of that nigga, man.
been on witness protection for the last 2.5 years, bro.
How you been on with witness protection and this nigga ain't been fighting nobody, bro? I don't even know the niggas he's fighting, bro.
He's fighting the niggas in the motherfucking division. That's who he's doing in the ranking system. And he got 2 of them belts.
Okay.
So he got we got 2 sanctional bodies to choose from. Now you got to put that on the IBF and the WBO. If you want to take it, or don't take it up with Janibek. You just fighting the niggas in the ranking systems. When it comes to these other champions, where they at?
So then that means
tell your dusty ass boy to sign the contract.
What that means?
Tell your dusty ass boy to sign the contract if you want to live this
American
dream.
Dusty? How
want to live this American dream? Can't even speak English, my nigga.
Like this, bro.
Want to live this American dream and can't even speak English. At least Janibek, you know what I mean, is trying to assimilate to this shit, nigga. Kazakh style, bitch. What you talking about?
Yeah. All these niggas want to speak English now. All these niggas want to speak English now because Canelo is an international superstar and he making $100 million. That's why.
Yeah, you're damn right. It's a trade language.
Man, I just popping it right now. I just popping it right now, bro. He ain't saying shit because nigga Janibek can only speak 4 words like the rest of the Eastern European motherfuckers or South Asian, whatever, nigga. Yeah. He only can say 4 words, nigga.
And all he needs is 4 words. Yo, and 2 of them is let's fight.
I ain't gonna
2 of them is let's fight. And 2 niggas defected, bro. 2 niggas defected like a Cuban and they American, my nigga.
Man, cut this shit out, Steve. You gonna cut this shit out, bro. You know.
Okay.
Get out of your body for this nigga.
Let's move on, bro. Who is the real king at 160? Is it Janibek or Lara? Who you got?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Only because the nigga got 2 belts. The real king really is Lara.
How, bro? How?
Shut up, Steels. He didn't ask you, nigga. He asked me. Who you after? The only reason Janibek got the 2 titles, so it looked good to the fucking optics. But really putting in community service, 503, if we talking about putting in that work in the bodies, then Lara is. Hands down. Janibek don't even got a real body, nigga. I'm waiting for Steels when it's his turn to name a real body that he got.
He ain't got none.
Okay.
Okay. Let's keep it moving forward. Dubois versus Baumgardner. Who wins? And give me one take as to why they win. Dubois versus Baumgardner. Fella, it's on you.
I think compared to Dubois, Baumgardner's basic and don't have the same, don't have the creativity, and level of boxing IQ that Caroline Dubois has. I think the once again, yeah, the boxing IQ is definitely edge to Dubois. I got a winner winning by clinical decision.
Ack, you get your chance to respond. Dubois versus Baumgardner. Who wins and why? Give me a 1 sentence quick take in response to what all fellas said, bro.
Alycia Baumgardner, hands down, is better. You know what I mean? She got more experience. She's been undisputed. She done been, as your boy Two Tone says, in a deeper, darker criminal link than Caroline been. So I'm gonna go with my baby Alycia. And Alycia, if you hear me here, you know what I'm saying, I still love you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like that last fight, but I still love you.
Okay. Does the chat and does YouTube want Ack Reacher back? Yes or no? All fella. It's on you.
Not with that Lara take. And let me just say one thing about Lara. It's so bad. It's so bad out here, bro. I just tried to box wreck him. I went to the middleweight division, and then we ain't even got him listed, my nigga, because the nigga inactive and dusty. Huh? Inactive and dusty.
What makes him dusty, bro?
Because
What makes him dusty?
Nigga ain't even fighting, bro. And you calling him the king. A king that don't defend what? He don't defend shit out here, bro. I had to, so I said, let me just click on another fighter who he's fought in the top 30. And I scrolled down and I couldn't find one of them, bro. Because he ain't fighting even top 30, man. Oh, man. This nigga dusty, decrepit, and need to retire. And Janibek's going to do that for him.
This nigga is such a fucking hater, bro.
Ack.
I don't know what to say.
Ack. Oh, no. Ackaveli. Does Ackaveli want Ack Reacher back on YouTube? Yes or no?
And Force wants Ack Reacher 45 back on YouTube, but Ackaveli doesn't. Ackaveli doesn't. And KG says Caroline packs sweet stink up. Nope. Not necessarily.
Okay. Last hard hitter round, rapid fire bonus questions. To wrap it up, would a UFC style system fix boxing's politics? Yes or no? Ack, it's on you, my brother.
I ain't gonna front. You giving this one is probably the hardest question that you asked. Yes, but
That's why.
I say
That's why I'm hard headed.
say
Go ahead.
this. It depends on what level we talking about. And listen to what I'm saying. If we're going to go based on the top level dudes, yes, Dana White would help. But on the lower level dudes that nobody really cares about, that the masses ain't gonna be watching, it doesn't help. It doesn't. It doesn't help at all. You know what I'm saying? Unless they're lower level dudes with names like Scooter Davis, Carmel Moulton, dudes like that. But they already in their situations. So that's not gonna happen. It has to be lower level dudes with names. I don't I I'm just keeping it real, man. And that got swag and style. Because boxing is entertainment at the end of the day. You know. So we need dudes like Carmel Moulton and Scooter Davis, the dudes we gonna be watching, because Tank, Shakur, and all of them, they OGs now. I'm just gonna keep it a band. Niggas is OGs now. And Dev and them is OGs. Um, we need dudes like that that could go there and that could trailblaze a path and basically make Dana's White's joint look good. Because yeah, he'll have fighters there, but the way he runs his system is going to just be a bunch of dudes. And then if that dude looks spectacular, he'll keep him and you'll see him again. Then you'll see dudes that don't look so good, and then they'll fall to the wayside. I already know what it's going to be. I already know what it's going to be. So it doesn't. Dana White's situation to me does not help if it's not on the highest level. If he's getting a Tank Davis, if he's getting a Shakur Stevenson, if he can't reach and touch them top tier guys, it's not helping us as fans right now. I'm talking about the here and now. It's not helping us right now. And can't nobody really argue what I'm saying. That's the truth.
All right. Salute to my brother Ack coming through. Once again, Trill Thursday, man. Hard hitter rounds. This is the last question of the night. And my man Fella been glazing. And he's been pro Dana White the whole night.
Nah. You got it wrong, bro. Niggas, if I'm coming off pro Dana, I'm just.
Can I finish moderating before you start
I'm
talking,
just trying
bro?
to defend myself because I ain't pro Dana White. I'm just pro the format. I'm pro. Fuck the
nigga. You
fuck
sound
the old
pro.
system.
You know what you sound like, nigga. You sound like you pro New Order. You sound like you pro New Order.
No,
nigga.
I'm pro open to change, and I'm pro willing to see how it develops. And I'm pro knowing what I'm talking about. That's why I read the shit. Cause a lot of niggas don't read nothing. They just want to talk.
This nigga
they just want to talk and sip tea. Nah, bro. I did the hard work for y'all niggas, and now y'all calling me a Dana Glazer.
Hey, this nigga fella put the whole motherfucking 21-page motherfucking draft in the joint, man. So I'm talking shit. I'm fucking with him, but nah, man, he definitely went and did his research. But I don't give a fuck what you say, nigga. You been glazing all night, nigga.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
But it's cool though. It's cool though. You know what I'm saying? It's cool though. Last question, man. Hard hit around, man. Last question. Our fella gonna take us home on this. Real quick, real slick, man. Would a UFC style system fix boxing's politics?
No, it ain't gonna fix boxing's politics. It's just gonna create more politics. Because, like I said, this is just another league outside of traditional boxing. So you're gonna have traditional boxing politics, and then you're gonna have politics inside the league. Because the leagues don't have their own ranking systems. If niggas start watching TKO boxing, we're gonna start critiquing their ranking systems, same way we critique traditional boxing and the sanctional bodies. And we're gonna be wondering about, yo, what's good with that? Politics shit. How are niggas rising up in rankings when they ain't beat such and such, or from this ranking and politics. So yeah, it's just gonna create more politics because we got another entity within or under the umbrella of boxing.
Okay. Okay, man. And that concludes this edition of Trill Thursday. This was a great episode. Man, I hope y'all enjoy it. We definitely gonna clip this up. Hopefully, my man Ack takes it to his stratosphere on the kick side and do what he do over there. And we're gonna do what we do over here. Y'all be sure to smash that like button, share that stream, run the views all the way up. Ack, man, Ackaveli, let the people know what you got coming, man. Is you about to launch a kick stream tonight? Tomorrow, what you doing, champ? What you got going, man?
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely go on kick real quick. It might not be as long as usual because I was over here cooking up with y'all. But yeah, I'm over on that side.
Oh my bad. I mean to take you out your regular schedule.
No.
Hey, my nigga, don't make me find you over there on kick. inviting Mahari doing a reaction to this shit.
Nah.
Trying to slander my shit, my nigga. Don't let me see that, bro.
I love Mahari, but Mahari, your ass is not invited. Cause Knicks, Giants hate.
Shit, we ain't. Don't feel bad, Mahari. We ain't got.
Oh no, y'all get it right. Oh yo, matter of fact, I'm gonna put the Discord link in there because that's the only way I could do it. I don't know if y'all got Discord. But I got a little.
Yeah. D-man sent it to me, bro. I gotta I gotta download.
Once you do that, yeah, we over there, we rocking out. But yeah, man. Appreciate my bros. It was fun. I always love arguing with our fellas. Shout out to Steels. He been hitting me up the last couple of days. I've been responding back. And
to put emphasis there. That's the new
York style. I had to keep me on like Little Caesar, the Biggie movie. Nigga, we ain't hiding. You know what I'm saying? Word up. Well,
all right then. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nigga.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Appreciate doing this shit with my bros. When everything gets settled with the Jack, like I said before, I'm gonna hit everybody up. And yeah, man. Appreciate 5, man. You know, when y'all niggas put up the act signal, you know what I'm saying? When y'all put up the act signal, you know what I mean? If I can make it, I'm gonna make it. You know, so and yeah, and another thing too, before I get off, it's not that y'all was taking me away from kick or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And, I also wanted to holler at y'all. So, you know what I mean? And it was a good time, you know. I just had got home. I rewinded the video back because I missed like the first 11 minutes. So I didn't hear that, but I seen the chat and I was like, oh, they mentioning me. So then I rewinded it back and I heard what 503 said. That's why I popped up. You know what I'm saying? Niggas put up the act signal. No, not Ack Kent, Tay, Ack Wayne. But yeah, man, we out here. We outside. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, when them fights that really spark my interest happen, I will be there. I will be there. Think the next fight, 503, if I'm not mistaken, I'm just saying that me, not y'all. In October, that's really lucrative is Erickson Lubin and Virgil.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll be on red shit for that.
Well, you better hope old man Lara gets the dustbuster out. You know what I mean?
Look, man,
It
you gonna
signs the
stop
contract.
fucking talking about Laura, bro. I'm not even gonna front. I don't know what Laura ever fucking did to you, bro.
Absolutely nothing.
And
You know what I mean? But sit on his ass and not fight, bro.
Motherfucking who has Janibek fought, bro? He just got 2 belts. He ain't shit.
He
He
just
just got
put
2
Party
belts.
Next Door on a t-shirt, my nigga.
Okay, man. On that note, we gonna get up out of here. Steels, close us out, bro.
Indeed, it was a great episode trying to educate the people about the Muhammad Ali American Revival Act. That's what it's called. You know what I mean? It's available on the internet. It was presented to Congress. All the literature is stated within the 21-page document. You dig? Sometimes I gotta eat these bitter fruits so y'all don't have to. And then when it comes out, it sounds like glaze and shit. But it's only the realness. It's only the facts. It's your favorite yet your most hated R fella. Salute to the usual suspects. Salute to the chat. Even MSP. And big up my guy 503 Lion. Ack Reacher 45. And I'm Gizon.
Yes, sir. Illuminati all through your body. Like a 12-gauge shotty. Feel me? Salute, man. We gone. Y'all boys have a good night. And we'll be back tomorrow on the Beltway. And salute to my boy Ackaveli for pulling up. Much love. Be sure to shop Usual Suspect 6, man. Because you definitely fit the description.
Brought to you by Usual Suspect 6.
UsualSuspect6.com. UsualSuspect6.com.
It's a Usual Suspect take.